shutdown is once again upon us. Schools and many businesses are closed during the state's 3-week pause. How Davidson students and teachers are surviving the transition to online learning once again. All the while, COVID continues to thrive. DTV News starts right now.
On Sunday, November 15th, Governor Whitmer, with the support of Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, announced a 3-week shutdown targeting the spread of COVID-19. From the comfort of my own home, hello Davison, I'm Emily Ferrante.
And also from the comfort of my own home, I'm Drew Ritter. Due to the rising case numbers for coronavirus, the 3-week pause closed in-person schooling, indoor dining, and close-contact social businesses such as movie theaters, bowling alleys, and casinos. The order also suspended all high school sports for the time being. The shutdown was issued on Wednesday, November 18th, and is set to end on Tuesday, December 8th.
For months, we have been sounding the alarm about the heightened dangers of a fall and winter surge. We are in the worst moment of this pandemic to date. The situation has never been more dire. We are at the precipice and we need to take some action. Because as the weather gets colder and people spend more time indoors, this virus will spread. More people will get sick and there will be more fatalities.
In the starts and stops of shutdown, some students are taking it in stride, while others are expressing concern. Madison Kaffenberger, a co-op student, and Jonathan Fedenko from the football team give their thoughts.
I knew it was eventually going to have to happen because we can only do so much to stop COVID-19. And I knew that it was going to be the safest in the end, but I was very surprised that it happened so quickly.
Honestly, I'm fine with it because I kind of like the schedule that they're putting out, having us do 3 hours a day, alternating that so we can get, proper amount of adjustment time. And I think it's a good idea, especially with the cases increasing and all that. I think it would be best for our school and best for our environment if we kind of take a pause.
It's important to stay informed amidst the ups and downs of COVID by knowing what's open and what's not during this pause in Michigan. On the screen now, you can see that the small gatherings indoors are limited to 2 families with a max of 10 people. Outdoor gatherings are limited to 25 people. Jobs that would be impossible to do remotely are also open. And you don't have to worry about not being able to get a haircut or hit the gym because those are still open as well. Group fitness classes, however, are not open right now. High schools, K-8 schools, colleges, and other places many people gather, such as dine-in restaurants, movie theaters, and bowling alleys, are closed. However, most restaurants are still offering carryout, so make sure you support your local businesses when you can.
As we mentioned before, confirmed cases per day for COVID-19 rose significantly in the past few weeks. From March 10th to November 13th, Michigan had 244,741 confirmed cases and 7,929 deaths that were COVID-related. On March 10th, there were 2 confirmed cases. Now, on November 13th, there were 8,516. November 15th, when the shutdown order was announced, 6,556 cases were confirmed for the day. The biggest rise was on November 20th, where 9,779 cases were confirmed. The cases did go down with November 25th, having 4,273 cases confirmed. Wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Be sure to keep yourself healthy and safe.
Coming up in sports, Kate Lawrence gives us an inside look at how the shutdown is affecting high school athletics. Also, DTV has a special video on the Season of Thankfulness.
Just because we are on lockdown doesn't mean we should forget about people in need. Over 50 million people are experiencing hunger because of this pandemic, and they need your help. You can still donate to Cooler Care by using the eFunds website. You can even stop by any Davidson school during office hours with non-perishable items to donate. We need you, like us, to keep passing the goodwill around. Please donate. Davidson needs your help.
Davidson is going for the upset.
With that strong arm.
3-week pause in Michigan also means that fall sports are on hold for right now. Welcome to sports. I'm Kate Lawrence. This pause affects our football team, who is supposed to face off against Detroit Catholic Central in the regional finals at a neutral site. Junior John Fandanko is confident that the team will be able to continue their chase for the title after this break.
It's postponed, so the championship run is still on. We're still gonna keep pushing, and the hardest work comes here. Grinding without the team, making sure that we can do the work separately, spaced out. Just making sure that you can stay focused without the team is really a necessity right now.
DTV has confirmed that the game will take place December 16th at Brandon High School. Stick with us for more information as we get closer to game time. If this pause lasts only the 3 weeks, the Michigan High School Athletic Association does plan to resume fall sports. As we said in our previous story, for football, the 11-player regional finals will be played December 15th and 16th. After that, the remaining 11-player teams will play in the state semifinals December 21st and 22nd. Whoever makes it to the state finals at Ford Field will play Monday, December 28th and Tuesday, December 29th. After our last home football game on November 13th, Davidson decided to start its turf project for Cardinal Stadium, thanks to the bond that was passed in March of 2020. In the last 2 weeks, they have started to take up all the old grass and dirt to replace our field with turf. This project is expected to be done by the spring of 2021 to be ready for the Cardinals next season. This turf is just one of the many projects that are included in this bond. Also taking place in Cardinal Stadium is the addition of new restrooms. That's all for the world of sports. I'll toss it back to Emily and Drew.
Students, we know that right now times are tough and uncertain, but you don't want the added stress of playing catch up with your classes. Be sure you are setting aside time every day to do your online schoolwork. Check your Google Classroom and Schoology pages to see what your teachers have posted. If you have any questions, all teachers have designated times for you to hop on Zoom and sort things out. Stay on top of it and keep up the good work, Davison.
Everyone here at DTV has been working incredibly hard to report on what's been going on in 2020, and because of this, we have gained national recognition. Through the National Scholastic Press Association, DTV's own executive producer, Jillian Tate, has received third place in the COVID coverage category for her story, Frontline Workers Separated from Family. The story details the struggle for a teenager to seek her mother while she works as a prison nurse. Also, DTV's documentary Great Lakes on the Brink has won first place for local climate change reporting. The documentary details the problems and changes that affect the Great Lakes, and you can watch both of these winning pieces on our website dtvnews.org or by going to our YouTube channel, DTV News. What's up, guys? This is Life During COVID-19, and for this blog post is a bit special because we want to take a moment during all of this and just say what we're thankful for. I, for one, am incredibly thankful for my family, who have been incredibly supportive. Also, all the teachers at DHS who have made this transition seamless, and they've been doing a great job, I think. Also, my friends for keeping me company during all of this. And I just hope everyone out there has a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hello, everybody. I'm Seth Palmentier with DTV News. And one thing I'm thankful for is DTV News itself. Being able to do stuff like this and outside of shutdown have our daily newscasts and make stories, PSAs, all that stuff. And it's really cool. It's a really cool opportunity that not a lot of people get. And I want to give a special shout out to Randy and Amy, as well as the students in DTV. You guys are awesome.
So I'm Jillian Tate, and I am thankful for the work from home day. Hey! Yeah! I'm also thankful for my family. Hey, Kai! Kai, can you say something to the camera?
Hi. Hi.
Hey, who's your favorite person in the world?
Grandma.
You smug.
Yeah.
Who's your other favorite person?
Bug and me.
All right, I love you. I'm thankful for family.
Hi, I'm Maddox. What I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving is having friends and family, having a roof over my head, and that our family, knock on wood, is still safe during COVID. And I'm also thankful that the school is taking necessary precautions to help everyone during this COVID-19 virus.
I'm thankful for my friends and my family.
So
Sup guys, it's Mason, and this Thanksgiving I'm thankful for my friends and my family and my soccer teammates and my DTV peeps, because through all this COVID-19 stuff, I don't think I could have made it as well as I did if I didn't have them by my side and didn't have soccer and DTV to kind of just give me a distraction from all this, and then all my family and friends just for being there for me. Yeah, I'm thankful for all that. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Year 2020, here are some things I've been thankful for. My family and friends, my health, especially with COVID, just my overall education, and regardless of the pandemic, just been able to receive my education to the best of the teacher's abilities during the circumstances, and just my overall health and being able to wake up every day.
I'm very thankful for my parents' generosity. Without them, I wouldn't be able to explore ventures for me like programming or playing music, or really just exploring my creative freedom.
Guess I'm also thankful for all the doctors out there who have been working day in, day out, all night long, all day long, not getting enough to eat sometimes over working.
The thing I'm most thankful for is that all of my family is still here, I guess. A lot of people have lost family members, friends, to the pandemic and all sorts of other things this year. So I guess I'm really just thankful that everyone that I love and care about is still here and around.
I am so thankful for everybody who watches and supports DTV. I gotta tell you, this has been such a crazy year, and we've really worked hard to make our broadcasts super good, because we know a lot of you guys couldn't get into the volleyball games, into the football games, you know, so everybody who watches DTV, whether you're tuning in for a newscast, football game, or just one of our awesome stories that we're able to turn this year, we really appreciate it. Just having the feedback from you guys this year has really helped us, and more people have watched DTV than any other year. That's hands down a fact. Part of it was because of necessity, but part of it is I think we're getting better, and we really appreciate you guys for tuning in, giving us positive feedback, being there, and we're going to continue to try to be there for everything we can. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for everything. Thanks for making this possible and giving these kids a chance to shine.
Bye.
Today on DTV, we have the first look at the new Performing Arts Center. Plus, chances for virtual tutoring and visits with counselors are now available. That and much more today on DTV.
Here's a look at what our new Performing Arts Center will look like. The stage in the auditorium is going to be larger with more room backstage and has a seating area with a balcony that will be able to hold 1,000 people. We will also be getting new band and vocal classrooms. Connecting it to the main building, we'll have a nice glassed-in hallway.
With Thanksgiving just passing and the other holidays coming up, the risk of the spread of COVID-19 is at an all-time high during the second wave. In the past week, there have been over 58,000 new coronavirus cases in Michigan. This contributes to Michigan's overall 410,000 confirmed cases. It is also reported to have caused almost 10,000 deaths. Health departments want to remind everyone that the spread can be slowed if we continue to follow CDC guidelines and the regulations set in place.
If you need some help with school, there will be some virtual tutors online Tuesday and Thursday every week. There will also be some online meets with counselors, so if you're having any questions about colleges or schedules, they will be available during all school days between 11:05 and 11:57. For a list of all the counselors, head to our website at dtvnews.org.
This year has been tough for many in our community, and on top of it all, we lost some Davidson kids along the way. Seniors Autumn Parcell and Angel Kurtz made sure these students are remembered in a special way.
I feel like the kids who passed, they should have had something that was more to honor them, and nothing was really done, so I was like, I'm gonna do it myself.
A memorial was held behind Abernathy Park in the skate park on Thursday, December 3rd. Dozens of people came out to support the families and to release balloons into the air to honor the lives lost, but their memories still live on in the hearts of their loved ones.
What was your favorite moment with Emma?
Oh my gosh, every moment we spent together. We loved listening to Hurricane in my car,
and it was 40 degrees outside, which is chilly, and she made me roll down all of my windows so that we could listen to it on full volume on the expressway.
Due to the second shutdown, the new deadline for senior headshots is December 23rd. Make sure to get all your headshots in by then. If you have any questions, email yearbook@davisonschools.org. Coming up in sports, an update for football and our upcoming winter sports.
Just because we are in lockdown doesn't mean we should forget about people in need. Over 50 million people experience hunger because of this pandemic, and they need your help. You can still donate to Cola Care by using the eFunds website. You can even stop by any Davidson school during office hours with non-perishable items to donate. We need you, like us, to keep passing the goodwill around. Please donate. Davidson needs your help.
And then some. Davidson is going for the upset.
With that strong arm.
Some fall sports still have yet to come to a close, the high school football playoffs being one of them. Hello, I'm Mason Palmentier reporting from my own home for DTV Sports. The boys football team played their last game back on November 13th, and it was just days later when their season would be postponed as a result of the 3-week pause to help stop the spread of COVID-19. The boys intend to take to the field after restrictions are lifted in December with a regional championship matchup set against Detroit Catholic Central at Brandon High School on December 16th at 7. This is where we had to play last year after a big snow made our field too wide to play on. The teams that make it out of regionals will head to semifinals scheduled for December 21st and 22nd, and the finals the following week on the 28th and 29th, including the Michigan High School football playoffs. While football is planning on returning, winter sports, however, have yet to get started due to the latest COVID restrictions. Senior Ellery Darling is no stranger to losing time out of her season, having lost a chance at a deep playoff run with last year's girls varsity basketball squad.
I think everyone thought that things were going to go back to normal not long after March. And then when it kept going, we all just were like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. And then once we had practice and once the volleyball and football finished most of their season, we had high hopes for it. And then once we got shut down, we were like, what the heck? Like, we did not expect anything to happen like this again. I think all of us knowing that we didn't get our opportunity to play regionals was heartbreaking, obviously, but I think that motivates us this year like so much more because we want to get to that moment and that position again to where we can actually play it and then win and all the excitement that comes from that.
The girls were on their way to regionals last year before losing their season to the shutdown in March, boasting playoff wins against Grand Blanc and Carmen Ainsworth. Other winter sports that are in the same boat as girls basketball right now include boys basketball, wrestling, and bowling. We will continue to follow teams and update when we get more information. Athletes, if you're signing a letter of intent to play at a collegiate level for your sport, you need to sign up for a signing ceremony in the athletic office. Ceremonies are being held at 5 p.m. in the auditorium on February 3rd, 2021 and April 14th, 2021. For any further questions, see Ms. Bruce in the athletic office. Well, that's it for me. I'll toss things back over to Morgan.
AJ and his son Jay are back at it again this year with their light display. They do these every year for the members of the community to shine a little light into their day. That's all we got for you this week, Davison. Enjoy some Christmas tunes from AJ.